When was a time that the universe had your back? My girlfriend Carla and I were driving around one afternoon, trying to figure out a place to have lunch when I suggested a new Mexican spot that recently opened. I insisted we go there, but she demanded we go somewhere else because we had already eaten there before and it was awful. I was certain I had never eaten there before, so I kept insisting she must be confused, but she was practically sweating as she begged us not to go to that restaurant. I didn't understand why she was causing such a fuss, but I figured if she wanted something else, we could each order pickup and eat in the car. As I drove to the Mexican spot, she was awfully silent and biting her nails. I pulled up front and she pleaded to wait in the car, and as the host handed me the food, everything seemed to click. He looked out the door and into the car and said, "Are you with Carla?" I told him I was and how he knew her name. He then asked me if I was her brother, and when I told him I was her boyfriend, his face turned beet red. She didn't tell me she had a boyfriend when she went home with me last week, and that's when I realized why she was doing everything in her power to avoid this restaurant. I swung the door open and stormed out of the restaurant, and as I opened the car door, Carla was crying and begging me to forgive her. She said it was only one night, and she was too intoxicated when her best friend and she stopped by for food after a rave. She said it was her biggest mistake, and the night meant nothing to her, but it meant everything to me. I dropped her off at home without speaking another word to her, and immediately blocked her number.